Failure does not happen in one day. It happens little by little. I watched my dream disappear every week. Then one simple decision changed everything. Hello, my name is Sophie. I am 31 years old, and I live in Manchester, England. This is the story of how I almost lost my small business, and how one lesson helped me rebuild it. I always wanted my own business. After years of saving money, I opened a small coffee shop. The first month was exciting. Friends and family came to support me. Customers smiled and wished me luck. I believed my dream had finally come true. Every morning, I opened the shop early. I cleaned every table myself. I served every customer with care. I worked long hours happily. The future looked bright. I felt proud every day. I believed hard work was enough. But I was about to learn a difficult lesson. Running a business is more than working hard. After 3 months, things changed. Fewer customers visited my shop. Some days were very quiet. Many tables stayed empty. I checked my sales every evening. The numbers kept falling. I felt worried all the time. I worked even longer hours, but nothing improved. I started losing hope. Every new day felt harder. Bills continued to arrive. The pressure became heavier. I barely slept at night. I did not know what to do. One afternoon, an elderly customer visited. He ordered a cup of coffee. Then he looked around quietly. He smiled kindly at me. "May I give you some advice?" he asked. I nodded immediately. He said, "Your coffee is excellent, but your customers feel invisible." His words surprised me. I listened carefully. He explained everything patiently. People remember how you make them feel, not only what you sell. Those words stayed in my mind. I decided to change. The next morning, I started differently. I greeted every customer warmly. I remembered their names. I remembered their favorite drinks. I smiled more often. I asked about their day. I thanked everyone personally. The atmosphere slowly changed. People stayed longer. They laughed more. Some returned the next day. Others brought their friends. My coffee shop felt alive again. Small actions made a big difference. I finally understood good service. Then I noticed another problem. Very few people knew my shop existed. I created a simple social media page. I posted photos every day. I shared short videos too. I showed how we made coffee. Customers enjoyed watching them. People started sharing my posts. More visitors arrived each week. The shop became busier. New faces appeared every day. Regular customers returned often. The online support surprised me. It brought new opportunities. My business finally started growing. 6 months later, my shop looked different. Every table was occupied. People waited patiently outside. The shop felt warm and lively. I hired my first employee, then a second one. I finally had time to breathe. The business became stable. I smiled more often now. The difficult days were not forgotten. They made me stronger. Every challenge taught me something. Every mistake became a lesson. I was proud again, but I never became careless. One day, a young woman visited. She looked nervous. She wanted to open her own cafe. She asked for my advice. I remembered my own struggles. I smiled warmly at her. I shared everything honestly. The good moments, the difficult moments. the painful mistakes. She listened carefully. Then she thanked me sincerely. I saw hope in her eyes. It reminded me of myself. Helping others felt wonderful. That evening, I sat alone quietly. I looked around my cafe proudly. Every chair was full. People smiled and talked happily. The room felt alive. Months earlier, it had been empty. Now it was filled with laughter. The difference was not luck. It was learning. It was listening. It was improving every day. Success came slowly, but it came because I changed. That thought made me grateful. Growth always begins with change. A local newspaper visited my cafe. They wanted my story. They asked how I succeeded. I smiled before answering. I stopped thinking only about coffee. I started thinking about people. The reporter nodded. That sentence became the headline. Many new customers visited afterward. The story spread quickly. Business became even stronger. I felt thankful every day, not because I became rich, because I never gave up. That was my biggest victory. Today, my cafe is still growing. I continue learning every week. I listen to every customer. I improve little by little. Perfection is impossible. Progress is always possible. Every business faces challenges. Every owner makes mistakes. The important thing is learning and never giving up. Dreams need patience. Success needs consistency. Kindness builds loyal customers. Learning builds a better business. That lesson changed my life. A successful business is not built only on a good product. It is built on trust, kindness, and continuous improvement. Never stop learning from your customers. And that was today's story. If you enjoyed this motivational English story, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Tell me in the comments, what would you improve in your business? See you in the next story.